Hi, Serena here, author of Real Talk About Time Management, and this is my second video of the week to help support teachers that are finding themselves at home. Today's video is specifically to support teachers as you're working from home, whether that means that you are teaching online, whether that means that you are catching up on grading, whether that means you're doing curriculum, but you're doing some sort of work at home. Today's video is going to focus on the importance of taking really small breaks throughout the day. This is something I talk about during the school day in my book, but right now we don't have that. So we're going to talk about how this looks at home, because I have a lot to say about small breaks, but for the sake of the purpose of the shortness of the video, I'm going to leave it at this. Small breaks keep us energized, productive, and they refocus us. We actually are more productive after a small break. At home, we can take breaks that are a little bit longer than a small break. Maybe it could be 5 minutes instead of 1 minute. And I'm going to run down a list of things you can do during the day when you're working that can actually bring you back to your work more focused, productive, and energized, so we're not draining ourselves for a few hours each day. One, you can make a smoothie. I actually am taking a break right now from work, and Sydney woke up from a nap early, so she and I, my niece, are making a smoothie. She's not that into it, but she's helping me. And the second thing you can do is spend some quality time with your family. You're going to find yourselves at home with your family a lot this week, and so spend a few quality minutes with your family. Play a round of Uno with your kids. Uno is a game that kind of brings everyone together with your roommate, with your partner. You can play solitaire by yourself. You can have a big puzzle laid out depending on how your workplace or workspace is or how your home is, and kind of work on it little by little throughout the day when you want to take small breaks. You could knit if you're into that. You can actually nap. You can nap if it's if you have the time to do it. You could probably nap for 5 to 20 minutes. You can take cans of soup and do weights like this. You can watch a TED Talk for 20 or 40 minutes to bring you back feeling refreshed and give you a new perspective on something. You can play with your pet, play with your cat, play with your dog. They'll appreciate it. It'll probably make you feel a lot better and bring you back to your work afterwards more focused. You can play an instrument if you have an instrument sitting around. You could pick up the guitar and play. You could carry your baby around the house for a little bit if you have a little one at home, like I have my niece here. Children have a really natural way of snapping you out of your mental exhaustion and kind of perk you up. You could listen to a podcast that you've been meaning to listen to, whether it be teacher related or not. You could work on a house project you've been putting off. You could watch your favorite TV daytime program. You can organize your closets, as something a lot of teachers actually do over summer break, over winter break. We can actually organize a closet now. This is actually a really great time to organize in general. Pick a kitchen drawer you've been meaning to tackle. It doesn't have to be a huge room, just a little tiny area, maybe 5 to 15 minutes, and do a little bit each day as a small break. You could meditate if you have a practice. If you don't have a practice and you want to get started, YouTube's a great resource for that. You could actually take a big box, put it in your house, and start collecting items around the house that you're going to donate to charity. You could call family member or friends. If we remember the video from yesterday, you can use a Zoom with a fun background and do a live energy to live energy call with someone you've been meaning to connect with. You could make shadow puppets with your kids, or with yourself. Why not? You could take 5 minutes and dance it out. Put on your favorite song. Songs are usually 3 to 5 minutes, so it's a perfect amount of time for a break. Dance it out, sing it out, just listen to it. Whatever you need to do. Dancing actually is a really great way to relieve anxiety, and a lot of us might be experiencing that now in some way or another. Another thing that I really like to do, and this actually is really great to transfer into the classroom, is it's called 4-7-8 breathing exercises. 4-7-8. So you inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, exhale for 8. You want to do one together? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that about 3 or 4 times. You could actually do that anywhere. You could do it in the grocery store, and that's really great to relieve anxiety, and also to just break yourself from what you're doing. I would love to hear about how you are breaking as you're working from home, as you're balancing children into the mix, as you're balancing other people into the mix, and hearing how you're staying productive during this time for the few hours a day you might be working. All right, take care, teachers. We're in this together. You can do it.